The purpose of money is to make sure people keep working. On the outset, this seems harsh, as if it encourages slavery, shackles an iron ball to a person's leg. But no, it's actually in everybody's best interest. Society needs farmers, workers, tailors, plumbers, electricians, teachers, accountants, etc. They will work for you, but the only deal is you need to work for their boss, which is money. And so, money, created professions, and your needs will be met by others if you do this one thing. But only the healthy chase for money is when economies thrive and societies flourish. The pursuit for money has brought a lot of good things to humans as a species: industrialization, lifestyle upgrade, innovation and tech, healthcare, food security. But there are many negative scenarios which a society might fall in which simply does not allow money to do its job. We shall discuss some here. Number 1. Accumulation. When money accumulates in the hands of a few, it's not exactly a bad thing. It is an opportunity provided by the Creator of the world to steer humanity in the direction they choose. These few can invest and create an enterprise that can then serve other people and feed the ones it employs. As money keeps flowing and keeps coming back to these individuals, each flow further bolsters society with what they created, and creation can begin anew. But when such money sits in banks and real estates but does not flow back into the economy, it causes stagnation and impoverishes the last layer that depends on the trickle-down. If money does not flow, it isn't doing its job. And here the concept of velocity of money comes into focus. The measure of how much a currency is used for transactions in a given time. If it is high, then it is seen as a good sign. Indeed, the objective of everyone's life is to accumulate money. But it is in everyone's interest that it is never achieved, because the pursuit of that achievement is what keeps societies thriving. Number 2. Chronic speculation. Speculation is when someone buys anything in the hopes that it will appreciate in value. This could be land, a house, commodity, etc. Chronic speculation is when a large number of people are involved in speculation of an asset with no intrinsic value. Example: people speculating on paintings. Equity is also an example. The purpose of equity is to raise investment. But once that investment is obtained, it only exists for speculation. When too much money from the people goes into speculation, it means that much less money into real-world affairs between people. The form of speculation in the poor classes is gambling on lotteries or sports events. Lottery remains the darling of the poorer classes. Again, the money from the poor goes not to their needs, but rather in the hopes of getting rich quick. Number 4. Corporate efficiency. We need to understand the fountain model of the economy. In this image, the fountains represent the various industries or sectors of the economy. The height of the fountain represents the value of its capitalization. The people working in these sectors are associated with the fountain. The underlying pool is common, indicating the money is common to all but can be siphoned differently by different sectors. The underlying pool can also be looked at as the middle class which feeds this fountain. For an individual to survive, he or she has to be attached to one of the fountains. A sign of a healthy economy is when there are multiple fountains and all of decent height. The problem begins when one fountain starts outgrowing the other by a large amount. Example: the agriculture fountain or the finance fountain. If one fountain grows, it grows at the expense of the others and at the expense of the pool. It means less money with the middle class and less money with other sectors. Now, if such a fountain starts cost-cutting by layoffs, it becomes a death blow to the economy and will deplete the pool, as money will be taken away from the middle class. This highlights the importance that the pool must always have a minimum amount of water, or the middle class must always have a baseline level of wealth for any of the sectors to survive. This is another occurrence of the accumulation problem. Every middle-class person is a consumer whose very small amount is saved, but most is spent thereby running the economy. Thus, when an organization chases cost efficiency as a defined goal by its board of directors, it can kick out people who it sees as burdens but were important cogs of the economic wheel. In such cases of efficiencies, money is not allowed to do its job, which is make sure people keep working. Number 4. Rent. The number one murderer of small businesses and perpetrator of hospital corruption. Rent is a puppy chasing you. But that puppy gradually grows into a full-fledged werewolf. Until you get your own place, there is no escaping. Only running faster. Cities die due to rent. There must be less cities that ended due to famine, disease and wars, and more due to rent. Rent starts migration of people to cheaper areas and murders an established city. Number 5. Criminal activity. This is a very obvious instance of money not doing its job. The pursuit of money has been one of the chief motivators of crime. So concluding this short video, we have listed some scenarios of money not doing its job. Let us know in the comments what you feel and if you have more to share.